Your future once depended on whether your skin was lighter than a cheap brown paper bag. Let that settle into the room for a moment. A simple grocery bag deciding who you were allowed to be. This was not a rule handed down by strangers. This was a wound carved quietly inside our own community. A test created in the early 1900s that judged your worth before you even spoke. They would hold the bag next to your skin. If you were darker, you were turned away. From parties, churches, clubs, sororities, even certain schools, spaces that should have been safe became gates of exclusion. Imagine walking toward a building filled with people who share your history, your struggles, your dreams, only for someone to lift a paper bag to your face and tell you you do not qualify. Colorism did not appear out of thin air. It was born out of survival, twisted by slavery, shaped by the belief that lighter skin meant softer treatment. Those lies grew roots. They spread through generations until the bag became a quiet judge whispered about, rarely confronted. And behind every rejection was a life bent out of shape. Children who grew up believing their skin made them unlovable. Women who thought beauty lived only in one shade. Men who carried shame they never earned. Families divided not by distance but by hue. But the part that breaks your heart is this. Some people spent their entire lives trying to lighten something that was never wrong in the first place. They chased acceptance that should have been theirs from birth. They compared their own beauty to a grocery bag as if the sun itself had made a mistake when it touched their skin. And while the world piled its weight on us, we found a way to pile even more. Shade by shade, shade against shade. Dreams measured by a color no one asked to wear. Yet through all of that pain, something else survived. A truth that refused to die. That every tone of brown carries a history worth honoring. That every shade carries a story worth telling. That every face carries the strength of ancestors who endured far worse and still rose. The brown paper bag test tried to divide us, but it could not erase us. And now when we speak this history out loud, we take back every piece of ourselves the world tried to make small. Because no bag, no old rule, no forgotten lie gets to define our worth ever again.